Hey, hi, hello warriors, welcome back to the clubhouse, and today's topic is a little bit too disgusting to come in here with a big snappy intro or whatever, but I should still introduce myself. So hey, hi, hello, my name is Dan Frampton and this is the little YouTube channel, and on this channel I talk about punk rock, hardcore, metal, DIY type music, rock and roll. You know, if there's something going on in the scene, I cam up and talk about it. And being that kind of person, I talk a lot about allegations and accusations and kind of deplorable behavior by the people found within these communities. But literally, this story is more foul and disgusting than anything I've covered on this channel up until this point. The screenshots that we'll be going over are rather shocking, okay? And it involves an adult engaging in inappropriate behaviors with a minor. So if that's triggering for you, this is your opportunity to bounce on out of here. But another disgusting was just caught, and the band Internal Decay have leaked it all out on Instagram. If you follow this channel, you know we've gone over so many statements like this. This channel is basically built on statements like this. But as you're about to find out, this one gets pretty dark pretty quickly. Bad boy spectacles on. Going in, as a band, we have seen and shared posts like this, but we never thought we would have to make our own. Someone we know named Alejandro from a band called Butchered, located in our local metal community in Chicago, has sent some very disgusting and disturbing messages to minors in the past. We have received many screenshots of these messages, and the evidence is overwhelming. We are making this post to make people around him and the local metal community aware of what kind of person he is. This man has real issues, and everybody that associates with him should be aware of how he has spoken to minors. In the following slides, we have attached the screenshots of messages that he sent with as minimum censorship as we can. That way you can still get the full idea of what these messages were. For the sake of the victims involved, the names and the user images of them have been censored. And I appreciate that they censored that, because I would have had to have done it in post had they not. So Alejandro of the band Butchered is who we're talking about here. And if you just go over to their Instagram page after this post was dropped, it is now unavailable. The link you followed may be broken, or the page may have been removed. Go back to Instagram, alright? Don't mind if I do. And underneath one of the comments on this post, Internal Decay goes on to say, there's so much more we cannot share without most likely getting banned because it's just that foul. So knowing that, it's about to get pretty disgusting up in here. Next slide. This is Alejandro messaging a child. And just looking at these over here, I do not want to read them. I don't want these words to leave my mouth and be on this channel. So I myself am going to censor them as I speak them, because this is literally disgusting. I'm just gonna describe what they say. They're on screen right now. You can read them, okay? He's basically saying that he is himself and that he really likes belly. Oh my god, dude. Oh. He goes on to describe oh man, it's so descriptive and disgusting. I can't even read it. It is so bad. The slides continue. You can keep being a and make me little child disgusting, absolutely abhorrent, foul. Someone please report this guy if you know him. And he goes on to share this meme with this person. Oh, you have a major in maths. I have a I'm not finishing that sentence. It's right there if you want to see it. Really disgusting stuff. The user that he's sending it to has been blanked out. The messages just keep coming. They just keep pouring in. I cannot read them. I will not read them, but they're here. But then the kid responds and says, "You child, you get it." Meaning, the kid goes on to say, "I'm reporting you." Okay, perfect. The kid's reporting for and Alejandro goes, "Why? Because of what you do to me," the kid says. Then Alejandro goes, "I don't do anything, please." And then the kid finishes it off with saying, "Yes, you do." And I can understand all these typos. The kid must be just shaking getting these messages. Bro, I am so sorry that this is your life and this is what's going on. And I really hope that you reported him. You're very strong for doing that and standing up for yourself in this situation. This is absolutely wild behavior. And here he is. Get a good look at him. This is Alejandro himself. This is the guy sending those messages on the internet. And right now we can opine and wax poetic about how bad this stuff is, but you already know that. If you want to read the messages for yourself, go to the Internal Decay DM Instagram account. They're all still up, but you can't go to the Butchered account. It has been deactivated, which I don't want to say is an admission of guilt, but in a situation like this, optically, it looks pretty bad. From what I can tell, what I see online, nobody's coming to this guy's defense, and nobody is coming on to deny or disavow the behavior. Not so far anyway. These bans are very small, but that just goes to show you that this mind virus in these communities runs all the way from the bottom to the top. To my eyes, those screenshots don't look doctored, and they seem pretty damning and convincing. I'm not gonna lie to you, especially because we're dealing with a deactivated account. Well, it's just another day, another creep caught in the scene. Alright, that's gonna be it for me. Until my next video, watch another video. Okay, goodbye, see you later, and have a good one.